Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here or you don't know who I am, my name is Haley. I am a mom of two and this is my third pregnancy. I'm currently pregnant with my second. I am 33 weeks pregnant as of right now, March 30th. So I just wanted to make this video to, as you can tell by the title, give some give some tips and advice on what I wish I knew pregnancy was like before I got pregnant. So that's what this video is about. If you love it or you love my content, subscribe. It would mean so much to me. I would love to have you in my little community. A little bit about me: I mainly do like vlogs and lifestyle and then like mom content, so that's just kind of what I'm about. And I love to make these sit down videos to normalize things that people don't talk about. I just want to say this is all my experience, my perspective. Everything is my opinion, and I am not a doctor or a scientist or a physician or anything. So I just wanted to preface that, and let's get into the video. What I wish I would have known about pregnancy prior, before I got pregnant with my son, he is 2.5 almost, is that symptoms start immediately. They can start immediately. They may not for you, but they definitely can. With my son, I was very emotional. And then with my daughter, with my pregnancy now, I definitely thought I had like COVID. With my first pregnancy that we had lost, I was actually 13 days early. So like I was bleeding, like I was having a period. So I Googled it and it said you could be pregnant if you're early. So I went to the doctors, I did a pee test. Sure enough, I was pregnant. I found it at 5 weeks. Unfortunately, lost it at 6 weeks. So the morning sickness, you may get extreme severe morning sickness to the point where you cannot function, and that's just the reality of it. You may not get it at all. You may be blessed, but if you do get morning sickness, try all the tips and tricks. Honestly, they may not work. A lot of the stuff didn't work for me, and a lot of the stuff works for other people. So, and then just to let you know, with morning sickness, there's this thing called HG or hyper, I'll put it on the screen because I don't know how to say it. It's severe morning sickness to the point where you could be hospitalized, or you might need IV fluids because you can't keep any food or water down. So if you're extremely sick to the point where you are feeling lethargic or dehydrated, like go to the ER, go see your OB, because if you could have that, it's rare, but you can have it. The first time you're pregnant, you may not show until 20 weeks or later. I know when we're pregnant, we want to show off our baby bump, and you're like, yeah, I can't wait for this. But when you're first pregnant, you most likely won't show until 20 weeks later. 20 weeks or later. Some people show earlier, some people show even later. So it just really depends on how your body is and how your body decides to do its thing. However, after the second, third, fourth, fifth pregnancy, you will show more and more earlier. I'm pretty sure I started showing, I'm already a big girl. I'm already plus size, but I started showing probably at like 10 weeks. And I was like, wow, my body knows what it's doing. Like, so I can't imagine what I'm going to look like with my third pregnancy, like full-term pregnancy. I'm going to be like, this is crazy. Anxiety in pregnancy, it kind of goes back with what I said with the miscarriage. Not everyone has them. 1 in 4 women do, and it's not your fault if you have one. It's not anything that you did or you could have prevented in a sense. If you are prone to miscarriages, which I'm assuming if you are, or you've been trying to be pregnant or been pregnant before, you're probably not watching this video. But if you are prone to them, you can get a shot from the doctor. I don't know what it's called. I haven't needed to get one, but I've had family and friends Get them, and it's supposed to help, and it has helped people I know. And then I had severe anxiety. I'm already an anxiety girly. I'm already on edge with anxiety. If you're feeling that way, please go talk to someone, get help, because you don't want to feel like that. But being pregnant and having pregnancy anxieties is normal. And so with my miscarriage previously with my first son, he's my rainbow baby. Rainbow baby means that you had a miscarriage and then the next baby you have full term is like your rainbow baby. I had severe anxiety with having him. I just felt like he was going to be taken from me, and I still felt that postpartum, which I will get into that later because I really want to talk about postpartum and all of that, and what you guys should know for like mentally prepared. So if you already have anxiety or deal with anxiety or depression, definitely reach out to someone, and just know that it's totally normal to have anxieties, but just try to enjoy the process, the pregnancy. Sleep. Oh my goodness, sleep gets harder. If you're a back or tummy sleeper, you can't do that anymore. I know laying on your back you're not supposed to do, and sleeping on your stomach you're not supposed to do. I feel like I'm having contractions. Stomach and back sleeper, you're not able to do that anymore. It's not good. So get a pregnancy pillow, or get a bunch of pillows you can put under your knee, in between your legs, between your knees, like under your stomach, and roll on your side, so that way you have support. Your body is ever going to be changing when you're pregnant, and it's okay and that's okay. Stretch marks, other marks. If you're someone who's been super confident in your body and then all of a sudden you hate it while being pregnant because all the changes, that's okay. If you were never confident in your body and you like starting to hate it, like that's okay. Your body is ever changing, but you're creating life. You made this baby, so just try to love you for where you're at, and do things that make you happy and make you be able to love yourself. Take time off before you have the baby. I could not with my son. I worked on a Saturday. I had Sunday off automatically already, and I got induced on Monday. So I got 1 day of rest. So yeah, just if you are able to, I know that's not even the option, that is a privileged option. If you are able to take a week or two before the baby comes to relax, to do everything, do all the things, and just be within yourself and your partner, whoever you're with. Also, you don't need all the fancy nursery. You don't need all the fancy baby items. You need a safe sleep space, a loving space, and a loving environment. The rest will follow. You don't need the most Pinterest-worthy, extravagant-worthy nursery. This is my second, and she does not have her own room like my son did. So she will be in our room, and all of her baby stuff is in our, when you walk into our door, we have a closet. That's the coat closet. All of her baby stuff is either in her brother's room or right there. She doesn't have her own space until we move out, or until she's like 1 and they can share a room somehow. I don't know how that's gonna work, but you don't need all the things. Honestly, all of my daughter's stuff so far is hand-me-downs from my friends, which thank you so much. I am so blessed to have a community around me. If anything I get new, it's probably from my baby shower coming up in 2 weeks, but everything else is hand-me-downs. You do not need the best stuff. Go on your buy nothing groups, grab whatever's clean. I got free cloth diapers from a friend because I'm on a cloth diaper, and they're beautiful, they're clean, I'm just so blessed. The baby will come when the baby comes. You can do all the things to get the baby out, but the baby will come when the baby comes. Just know that. just know that. Some foods you may not be able to eat at all. They might repulse you. They might be so disgusting you can't even smell them. That may change after you have the baby or when you get further along, or you may be disgusted by them altogether. Just know that that does happen, and it could be some of your favorite foods. Also, I am lactose intolerant. I get sick if I even look at cheese or milk or anything dairy. But during pregnancy, I can eat pizza, I can have cheese, I can have cream cheese. Like it, our bodies are crazy. Like I love it. I miss all the dairy stuff, and I just love that I can eat it while pregnant. I got 7 more weeks of eating dairy. Also, you shouldn't be craving non-food items. That means you're having a vitamin deficiency. What deficiency? I'm not sure, so you'd have to talk to your OB. It might be like vitamin D or like B12 or something like that. So I would talk to your OB and let them know you're craving literally non-food items, and then they will assess from there. Your experience is going to be your experience. All of these advice and all of this advice from other moms and advice from other people, it's just your experience. Your baby, you know your baby best. You're the best person for your baby. Just all of those things. I was told when I was pregnant my son would sleep, and he did not. And I just tried to get to the next milestone to maybe think he would sleep. It was just a whole mess. Yeah. So your baby is your baby. Your baby is their own being, and the advice is not going to follow. They can give you advice to blue in the face, but it may not even work. You can try it, but it's probably not going to work because we're all unique in our own experiences, and our babies are all unique. Okay, you're going to be stretching and hurting the further you get along. Round ligament pain is a real thing. Lightning crotch is a real thing, where you're down there is like lightning. Round ligament pain is when your body's stretching and it's hurting and it's so uncomfortable. There's this thing called SPD or PGP, and that is where your body kind of your pelvis grinds as you walk or turn or anything. I have that with my first son. I couldn't walk at all without help. I can walk with this pregnancy, but it's so severe that by the end of the night I can't walk without help. I push through during the day, but yeah. So I'll put that on the screen of what kind of it's like, but normal pain is normal, but SPD and PGP are the same thing. If it's so severe where you cannot walk, take that to your OB and ask for PT or something. I had to do PT with my son. Also, I just want you to know that you are doing great. You're doing amazing. You're doing the best that you can be. Reach out for help if you are experiencing anxieties more than what's going on. I did want to talk about postpartum depression, postpartum anxiety, postpartum rage, postpartum psychosis. I'm not saying any of this to scare you. Postpartum anxiety is severe anxiety of something's going to go wrong. With my son, I thought the world was trying to take him away from me, to the point where I was like, if I don't watch him sleep, he's gonna die. It just intensified anxiety, and it just literally disrupts your whole world. Same with postpartum depression. Not everyone gets any of these. Honestly, not everyone gets any of these, but you can get them. Postpartum depression is like when you're in a really dark place, and for me personally, it's really heavy, and it's just, I don't know how to explain it. I wish I could. It's just like and postpartum rage is when you're irritable, angry, like just rage at you, like you want to yell or fight or anything just constantly. And that's like not your normal, obviously, personality. Like, and then postpartum psychosis is a even worse state of that. Sometimes you don't even know you're in it. Same with postpartum anxiety and depression. I didn't even know I had it I knew I had anxiety just because I already had it. If you have any dark feelings, dark thoughts, intrusive thoughts, seek help, talk to your partner, talk to someone. It's okay to be on medicine, like it's totally normal, and definitely talk about it because we want you to be safe and you're loved and they're there. It's normal. It's literally, we're raging with hormones. We're coming back from being pregnant, getting like regulating our normal hormones. So you are loved, you are appreciated. If no one's told you that recently, you're amazing. If you're doing pregnancy alone or you feel ashamed because you're pregnant, I love you. Like, you're gonna get through this, you're gonna be amazing, and I'm proud of you. I hope these tips or advice helps if you're trying to get pregnant or you are pregnant. I know some people don't talk about these things, so I just wanted to talk about it, and I hope I shed some light on the topic, and I hope you guys have a great day and see you guys next video. Bye.